10 things you didn't know about North Korea. Welcome back to Top Trend 10s. North Korea, or as it's officially known, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, is a country in East Asia and has a very shaky relationship with the United States. Tensions are and have been high between the two countries for a long time now, both of which seem to be run by old power-hungry men, having a minds-bigger contest over nuclear weapons. While that seems to be common knowledge though, what are some things you maybe didn't know about North Korea? That's what we'll be covering in today's video. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. 10. North Korea has the largest military in the world. Kicking off our list in the number 10 spot is the fact that North Korea has the largest military in the world. When you take into consideration the kind of environment that exists in the country, where propaganda is spoon-fed to you every time you turn on the radio, it's no surprise that its military would be one of the largest in the world, though it is a bit of a scary fact. The United States has over 1.5 million active military personnel, but North Korea's military is well in the 7 millions. 9. Marijuana is legal. Coming in at number 9 is the fact that marijuana is legal. Not only is it legal, it can actually be purchased at markets the same way you can buy cigarettes in the United States. We can't be entirely sure about this one though, as there are very limited sources available to the outside world. Some observers claim that it's legal, or at least tolerated, but others believe this is just a misconception. 8. It holds the largest stadium. Coming in at number 8 is the fact that North Korea is home to the largest stadium in the world. It seats an incredible 150,000 people, and is located in North Korea's capital, Pyongyang. If you're a fan of Seth Rogen and James Franco movies, you're probably at least a little familiar with the location, as it was featured in their movie The Interview, though it was just a set. The stadium opened in 1989, with its first ever event being the 13th World Festival of Youth and Students. 7. They don't use the same calendar. Coming in at number 7 is the fact that North Korea doesn't use the same calendar. In most of the world, we refer to the year of writing this video as 2020, but because in North Korea, the calendar is based off Kim Il-sung's birth date, they refer to the year as 108. As you probably know, government propaganda is a huge thing over there, apparently so much that even time is built around it. 6. Accordion Teachers. Coming in at number 6 is the fact that at one point, all teachers were required to play the accordion. We have no idea why this is a requirement, or what it really intended to accomplish. It just seems that accordions were a very popular thing in North Korea, and one day the government decided they should throw it in the curriculum. You couldn't even receive a teaching certification in North Korea in the 90s if you didn't know how to play the accordion. If we did this in the US, the requirement would probably be knowing how to play the national anthem with a gun. 5. Human feces. Coming in at number 5 is one of the more disgusting things on the list. Due to a shortage of fertilizer, North Korea has had to resort to using human feces as manure on crops on multiple occasions. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time getting over the whole cow poop thing. I definitely don't want my vegetables grown with human feces. 4. It took Kim 3 weeks to walk. Coming in at number 4 is the alleged fact that Kim Jong-un was walking by the time he was just 3 weeks old, at least according to his official biography. We aren't too sure about this one, considering most children don't walk until they're around 10 to 18 months old. And one of the youngest babies to walk on their own in recent times was still 6 months old. It isn't too surprising that someone with the title Supreme Leader wants to play themselves up though. I mean, don't even get us started on Kim Jong-un, claiming he doesn't have to pee or poop. 3. Nothing to watch. Kicking off our top 3 is the fact that there's barely anything on TV. In North Korea, there are 3 total TV channels, 2 of which are only available on the weekends. The third is shown every day, but only in the evening. The TV shows are pretty much entirely dedicated to the Kim family, which is surprisingly a sentence that works for the United States as well. On these channels, pretty much the only thing ever played is propaganda, more propaganda, and catchy jingles and wacky cartoons that are also propaganda. 2. Elections are held every 5 years. Coming in second place is the fact that elections are held every 5 years. They don't have a new supreme leader every 5 years though, you may be thinking to yourself. And you're right, they may have elections, and citizens are encouraged to go and vote, but once they arrive and take a look at the ballot, they always see one name. It isn't actually a choice, it's more of a large-scale taunt from the government, rubbing in your face that you have no choice. 1. Haircut rules. Coming in first place is the fact that haircuts aren't a choice in North Korea. The country has heavily regulated media and dictators with little care for the people, but I still wouldn't expect the level of control the government feels the need to hold, to go all the way down to something as mundane as haircuts. In North Korea, there are 28 sanctioned haircut designs for women and just 10 sanctioned haircut designs for men. This concludes today's video on 10 things you might not have known about North Korea. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.